Hengist of Woodcock. On another adventure, are we?
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant! Now that's more like it. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But You'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Just for a day.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
Alohomora. Revelio.
back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You
Lumos.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deek isn't sure what they do with them. Deek is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deek suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right, where would I find one?
Deek knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deek has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Protego! Hello, Deek. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deek has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Levioso!
Professor Howin will never believe this. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Oh, no, you don't.
Protego!
I'm only trying to help. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio.
Accident!
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Defendo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defendo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
What are you up to now?
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the button.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Who lived here, I wonder? Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
It's been easy.
Potato! My bite is worse than mud bark.
Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters.
Revelio.
Almost there. One more Horklump to harvest. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Incendio. Fringo.
Should think they felt that in London.
Revelio.
I think that's everything. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should find Mrs. Sprott. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps. Wonder who lives here. Hello, Mr. Spruttle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Hope they know what they're doing.
Talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklums for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio.
Huh? There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsea might get an answer about these butterflies.
I've heard. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a Levioso! Levioso!
Yes.
Levioso!
wait to watch you try.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice? Spell on the training domain. Excellent. I think you have it.
and your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead.
Revelio.
Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio. Incendio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer. And
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you. Especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother, Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic, and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Mine now, then. Alohomora. Revelio.
warnings. Come on inside. Oh, Evelia, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Revelio.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll! Oh, I can't believe it! Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. Oh, I'm always always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Leviosa! Abandoned long ago, no doubt. There's a victory that came none too soon.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too.
I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the... You're a natural.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
It is frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this gate instantly.
Revelio.
Venite. Oh, nothing.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate Fenati. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio.
plan. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homura. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Ah, but a perk made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few gallons.
Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Thinking in terms of good and evil.
Incendio. Revelio.
Someone over there!
Potato! Yes, I'm one of my own! You will! Levio!
That's the best you could bring up!
Wingardium Leviosa. Alohomora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Wingardium Leviosa.
How's the view?
Incendio! It would appear that you're
Leviosa.
grossly outmatched. Incendio!
Leviosa!
You'll need to be quicker than that. Real quick, Confringo! You'll feel twice the pain if I had to come and find you. Very weak. Thought you had Incendio! Is that all their teaching? Incendio! Not your best. Confringo! Incendio!
Levioso!
Come now! You're embarrassing! Confringo! Is that meant to be an attack of some sort? Too slow. Incendio! That was a mistake. Confringo! That's the best you can do, is it? Incendio! Pathetic! Confringo! You'll need to be quicker than that! Incendio!
Alohomora. Revelio. Oh no. Deke was right. Those barbarians. Highwing is all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express! Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in Charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court, the ever-changing game. Accio. I'll let you have that one. Accio. Nothing to it. That was one for the ages. Accio. Try to beat that. Lucky shot. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Lumos.
eternity. Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
nice to see you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Away, Highwing! Away!
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Afraid to fight? Someone. Hello?
Incendio!
How did you do that? I won't rest.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! What?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
You won't get away with that.
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country.
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
You look tired.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
You've made a grave mistake.
I shall have made Listen, huh? What's the point of this exactly?
Coward.
Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Goblin
Revelio.
tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
Revelio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is there any way to reposition this archway?
Revelio.
If I arrange the archway correctly, I should be able to move the pillar and clear the path. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's a pillar here. There's no way to move for me to grab onto.
Confringo. Confringo.
those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Wingardium Leviosa! After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Revelio.
Yo, what up, man? I don't know if you're still here. Just chilling. Yeah, same. Effective, is there like a type effectiveness for spells? Yeah, like against certain enemies. And then I don't know, sometimes enemies will have like shields like that you can break with certain spells. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. I'm getting to a point now where I just like, I want to beat it. Just be able to say I've beaten it. But this part's like, oh wait. Let's see if I have any like. Nope, no talent points. I gotta fight the dudes all over again too. It's like a 2-part thing. That sucks. For like the talents, I'm just kind of all over the place. Oh, I think I'm Hufflepuff. Man, that thing always gets me. Wow. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you get like asked some
What a
questions at
relief.
the beginning, and then they'll like kind of assign you, or the hat assigns you a house, and then you can like change it though if that's not like the one you wanted. But I think you can only change it in the beginning at that one part. Oh, I could take a wild guess. Does her name start with a K? Also, I said her. That kind of narrows it down. Well, that's funny, man. Sure, that felt good.
Say, I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power
Yeah,
to
that's
take away pain.
not your monkey, not your circus anymore.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Messaged her, said, hope you have a good life. Then blocked her ass everywhere. Hell yeah, dude. Like, walking out the door, shutting it behind you, feeling good.
Revelio.
Yeah, I feel you. And plus, I mean, I don't know. Now you don't have to like worry about any
You're back.
future interruptions,
And
you
in
know?
one piece, no less.
Or even just simply getting bothered.
It is good to see you again.
Probably get annoying.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first
shall I say?
I know. That
Prepare
sounds like
the location of your next trial.
that almost sounds
We
equivalent
trust
to
your
one of
judgment,
those like
Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better
situations
than
where
anyone
like
how to manage the
a guy
inconvenience
leaves
of,
for quote unquote
A vainglorious
business.
and exasperating headmaster.
It's
Indeed,
like
I should.
out of
I shall
state,
confirm that
nowhere
everything is in order
around,
immediately.
blah blah blah. And like one of the stories where like
Professor
he's cheating on his
Fitzgerald
wife or
needs
some
time
shit,
to clear the way forward.
and it turns
Until
out they're
then,
like
you should
having
continue
lunch.
to hone your magic. If you learn
Not-
more about
not but
Ranrock
5
and Victor
minutes away,
Rookwood's activities
or
in the
some shit like
meantime,
that, you know. I don't know.
please let us know.
Sounds like what I'm trying to say, I guess, is it sounds like she probably just said that to try and like tell people, or I don't know, to not be like bothered or something. Because I don't know, or like, I'm gonna assume it for rehab. I'm gonna assume that's for like her doing drugs. But I don't know her, you know.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, that's what's up. Definitely don't want to have one of those relationships where like you feel like you're fucking hiding your phones from each other and shit, you know.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet
She
us
works in the same building as Tara or Catherine. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, hell yeah, man. I mean, is that all that she said was something on Snapchat? She just said something back on there. She hasn't like tried to contact you any other way. Cause like if not, then maybe it was like mission success, you know?
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak
Hell
to
yeah.
me after class.
Don't have to fuck with that mess anymore. Okay, I was gonna go to the revealing, whatever that thing's called. Damn, I forgot what it's called. Oh, it's gonna take me too long to find it. There it is. That's what I wanted. Blocked her entire family, so I don't have to deal with her trying to reach out. Hell yeah, there you go. 100% in a way better place. Don't need that negative energy. I feel you, dude. Fuck all that.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Buck even giving it the opportunity to present itself again in any way, shape, or form.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Sent the screenshot and immediately deleted it. Hell yeah.
Thought. Now, Deke knows
Noise.
how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Felt like I had a weight off my shoulders. Nice, man.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh,
But yeah, I
thank
mean,
you.
hopefully you won't have to
Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old
deal
friend.
with any situation that involves that again. Almost went off on her ass. Okay, what was I? Hell yeah, for real. But then it's like you said, like, if she was even telling the truth about being there. God damn, it's way up here. At least we got a cool owl thing to drive or ride on. Forgot what it was called.
These rocks have seen better days.
Hell yeah, I feel you, man. How the fuck do I get off here?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yeah, it was kind of like in a similar situation, I guess.
Good.
In
Whatever
a
the
way.
poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
Except mine was way more like
I
a
overheard them talking in the hogshead.
long
and
distance
Did you know that they have orders
type
from
thing
Victor Rookwood
too,
to
I
capture
guess.
you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Highwing?
Like half and
coming from the
half.
3 broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up
But hell
twice,
yeah,
but they
dude.
never went into
That's
detail.
good
I
that it like
also overheard one of them bragging
everything's
about
pretty
all the
much just
gold
been
they're
going
making,
uphill.
at the expense of innocent creatures.
Hopefully it just
undoubtedly.
continues.
The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip
There you
never
go.
happened.
Nice.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
I'll be right back. Friday, Tara and I are gonna cook dinner for my birthday, and Saturday we're gonna go into a Harry Potter festival. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry, I was freaking smoking. Hell yeah, dude, that'll be cool.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
That's cool, man.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
The hell?
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools?
that we do not notice more and more of
Oh,
our kind
whoops.
around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Yeah, dude, that's cool, man. I remember you saying here and there in Discord, like,
That could have gone worse.
just off and on
Centaurs
over
aren't
like the
exactly
past
fans of
years.
wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
Like, I don't know.
But
I
why
can't
would
think
he
of
think
like
that
an
we had anything to
example,
do with
but
poachers?
I remember you would say stuff about
Notice
like
the poachers
Anna and
talking
I.
with a few villagers in Hogsmeade.
You'd be like,
I'm not sure
that you
why.
hope you have that one day
Perhaps
and
that's
shit.
why the centaurs are suspicious.
And I mean, way things sound right now, kind of seems like you're in the right direction. Harry Potter scared you? Is that what you're talking about? The first Harry Potter movie? Okay. Oh shit, I think my controller battery's getting low. I'm gonna have to get my cord. Alright, I should probably get the cord. I definitely don't want to fucking have my controller die. Just a minute. Alright.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I need to sit down and watch all of them too, because I've never seen like all of them. I think I've only seen the first and second one. I started watching them and then I think like a TV show or something was on. I don't remember why I even didn't continue.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
The ride at Universal was
Poachers were
amazing.
here. All sorts of evidence.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
We ended up riding it twice, right?
I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't
Works
be
at
happy to see
you a
us.
$40
Should we
gift
use
card for a
disillusionment?
few restaurants,
perhaps a
Chili's,
less discreet
Cheesecake Factory,
Hard
Cracker
to
Barrel,
say
and
from up
Panera.
here.
Damn,
Let's get a better
dude.
lay of the land.
Like, I was already semi-hungry. We're starting to get semi-hungry. I've been a little semi-hungry-ish for the last 30 minutes or so, and that just kind of made me like full-on hungry.
Stick 'em like a nugtail.
How did that feel?
were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Prepare.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons?
Might go to Cheesecake Factory since I've never been. I've never been there either. I bet it's pretty fucking good though. Because I do like cheesecake.
It's a dragon fighting ring.
This is like so loud in my
This
headphones
is
that I
Hotel Hall.
can't tell if I'm fucking talking too low or too loud.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go to...
What the fuck is the melting pot?
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on?
Yeah, I've never been there.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio.
Why the fuck can I only walk? I was like, I can only walk. That was weird.
Alohomora.
Friday, we're gonna make homemade pasta sauce and meatballs with stuffed mozzarella cheese. Fuck yeah. Hell Hell yeah,
Alright,
dude.
I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Oh yeah, like when that little thing shows up above like my head, that circle, you can actually hold triangle down and reflect magic back. I actually have just recently like gotten used to using that. I wasn't using it at all. Shit started getting harder.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Did I learn any of the curses like Sedum Sapira? I mean the ones that are locked are ones I haven't learned yet. But some of I'm not sure if you unlock any stuff in the talents. Lumos was like one of the first ones you get. Let's see. Yeah, like there's some stuff, it usually just like makes what talents you have like more powerful though. Hell yeah. Is that a crazy spell? Yeah, I haven't learned like everything yet. I mean, I should be getting pretty close. I only have what, I have 7, yeah, 7 spells left. I mean, I should be getting pretty close. Which one? Oh yeah, kills enemies instantly. Oh shit. Wonder when I will get that. That sounds pretty useful. Killing curse is, let's see, was that in, oh, I didn't mean to go there. Oh no, that was stunning curse. Disarming curse, knockback curse, blood curse, enduring, slow. Oh, the mastery one. Oh, wow. It kills all cursed enemies. There was like shit you could do to where if you block, yeah, like blocking and reflecting back would put a curse on them. Expelliarmus has the same effect as curse on enemies. Hell yeah, man. I need to unlock that fucking Avada Kedavra. Avada Kedavra? I want to watch the movies too. Like, playing this game has made me want to like know more, because I bet this game has like a ton of little, you know, shit that relates to the lore, obviously. Like, I don't know anything about the beasts and stuff, and kind of learning about them.
Bad idea. I suppose we'll find out.
Oh, you're good, man. Are we gonna fight a fucking dragon now? Oh, we rescued it. What a cute little happy ending
This way.
to this scenario. That is. I don't even know how much longer I have left in the game. I feel like I'm at least like 70%-ish through, or close to it. Surely.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her
Oh.
egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
There's a Weasley that
Leave us a calling card.
I don't know.
I think she's a
Nothing about this
professor
day
in
was expected,
Hogwarts.
not the goblins and
I don't know how many
definitely
people
not
have that
fighting.
last name
The
though.
last
See,
thing
like
I
that's
planned on
another
was a dragon
thing.
egg.
Because I know when I
Poacher's
heard the
sauce,
name
which cannot
Weasley,
be
I
good.
remember Ronald Weasley, the red-haired kid.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Voldemort is one of the few that have actually used it as intended. Damn. So it's like a, is it more like a, like evil spell? Or used for evil? I guess they've said that throughout this game, like, spell can be dangerous if used in the wrong hands, that kind of shit.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend
Yo,
my
she
class
just, like,
to learn the new spell.
disappeared.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the
Okay.
term.
She used some magic. But yeah, like some of the spells I actually can get, like Bombarda. I just have to do like the little requirements up there, like acquire a Deary Call and acquire a Deary Call with a knapsack. I learned that you catch beasts with a knapsack. I don't know if that's something they do in the movies. But the knapsack's kind of like a fucking Pokeball or something, I guess. They can hold so many. And then there's like a... I always forget what that place is called, but you can go and like store your beasts in this like... I don't know. It's like this little building. And then I like can walk into it and it just takes me into like this big open outside world. Basically, it's an automatic sentence to Azkaban. Did I say that right? Is it Azkaban or Azkaban? But damn. So we got Bombarda, Flipendo, Arresto, Momentum, Transformation. I might have to try that. It looks like that's like all I can unlock at the moment. Spell wise. Oh, the Alohomora. I need to get the like basically like there's just doors that are locked. It'll be like a level 1, level 2, or level 3 lockpick, and do Bombarda. The gold quests are like the main quest line. I must have not got a message or something yet. Might actually be... Ah, fuck, dude. I've been meaning to get one of these so that I don't have to constantly change spells so much. Oh well. I should probably get that too. Gotta do some grinding. Oh, yeah, duh. I forgot I asked you that. Jeez. Azkaban. I'm gonna just go back to Hogwarts, because surely someone's gonna give me like a main quest again. Probably be getting off soon. I've almost been streaming for 4 fucking hours. Doesn't even feel like it.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Sent me details on the festival you're going to. Hell yeah, I'll have to check it out. I won't be on here too much longer because I'm getting hungry too.
Alohomora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Confringo.
Hell yeah. Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'll get off here and check out that festival stuff.
Revelio.